Hi you guys, I just got finished with the class with Debbie, a Freebird Tarot. It's a mediumship class, and I highly recommend, if you're interested in developing your skills, to end up taking this class from her at some point when she offers it again. Anyhow, I am going now excuse me, to read on, I want to read on Brian Laundrie, as I said I would do. Okay. So I'm asking the Most High to guide my reading and to help me to read accurately and clearly with regard to Brian Laundrie and the Gabby Petito case, actually, all my readings, of course. And I want to see how Brian feels now that it has been revealed that Gabby died as a result of strangulation. That seems to be at least the primary cause. So let's just see. I want to see how he is feeling with regard to that information coming out. And then I'm going to see, excuse me, if I think he's still on that Appalachian Trail. I do. I just really strongly feel like it. Let's just see what we get. All right. So first I'm going to start actually just, is he on the Appalachian Trail? Let's just do a yes-no. Look for really positive cards for yes, but negative cards will mean no. Just very quickly, is he still on the Appalachian Trail? Let's see what we get. The Devil. And he's trying to cause confusion about where he's at, that's for sure. Because I believe the police are getting closer, and the authorities are getting closer and closer to him. They're closing in on him is what I get. And with the Seven of Cups, he's definitely trying to throw out, oh, he's over here, oh, he's over there, oh, he's in the garden, oh, he's, like a mole in a hole. It's meant to cause confusion. And it's really crooked. It's really criminal. Through and through. You don't get this card lightly. Let me tell you, when you get this card, something stinks. So, I think he is on that trail. I think he is trying to cause doubt and confusion. Okay, so then we get the Knight of Cups. Now, Brian is a Scorpio, and I'm going to associate this card with him, because the Knight can be somebody that is up to 35. It can, when it's indicating a person and not an activity or describing. And I always get this Queen of Swords with him. I believe it could be, okay guys, Bear has got to do this, it seems like every reading I do. I don't know what that is about. Sorry. Anyway, so I keep getting that Queen of Swords every time I read on him. It's his sister or his mother. Bear, do you mind? I mean, like, really? Lord. Anyway. Let's get a little more clarity on that. Okay. This is about betrayal. All right. Hey, stop doing that. All right, so there's betrayal, and we get also with the Chariot, this is someone helping him out. This is definitely someone helping him. It shows in a way that's criminal. Someone's helping him out. We've got movement and vehicles, overcoming obstacles, helping him to go around certain things, get around obstacles, which would be the authorities. And we have a female in his family doing this, particularly this Queen of Swords. Excuse me, my stomach's growling. And the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. I really feel this is the message that his family, perhaps the sister, the mother, has to be one of the two of them, if not maybe both of them, but I think one of them more than the other. We have a Queen of Swords, somebody that is very strategic in her thinking and calculated. And she's helping him to calculate and evade capture. That's what I'm being shown. She comes up even more than the father in my readings with regard to him. But I think that she's the main assistant, and she gets and tells everybody else what to do. The family is helping him to misdirect, mislead, for sure. Well, there's agreement. Here, there isn't. With the Lovers, it can be a choice. It's also, I think, support. Financially, they are assisting. There's no way he could do this without them. Okay. But it's going to come to an end. He's having to juggle. Okay. And it's just the energies now are beginning to shift into a closing. So they've just released, as I said, the cause of her death. And I'm just being shown that he's being assisted so much. It is criminal. And I really feel that this person will definitely go down for aiding and abetting. It's grotesque in the amount that they're helping him, is what I'm being shown. They are just, and the cards to me are saying they are just as involved as him. They are holding his hand. They are helping him to maneuver and get around law enforcement. That could even be hiding him, I don't know, in vehicles and taking him places, or meeting up and giving him a lift somewhere else, or shifting him around. I feel like he's almost like a marble under one of the cups, you know? Okay, so I'm wanting to look and see if Brian Laundrie is on the Appalachian Trail, and that's what I've focused on. I'm using the Haunted House Tarot, and the first card that I'm drawing for him in this reading is the Four of Wands. This is talking about, yes, I believe he is in a public park, and I'm going to go ahead and say that I think it is the Appalachian Trail, because that's what I feel in my gut, and that's what I asked about, and this is representing a park. So I do believe that he is somewhere along there. What's difficult for him is keeping his own boundary up. his own boundary, his own defense. That's becoming more challenging. I really get a feeling that, again, authorities, I think, are getting closer to him. And I think he bobs and weaves, so to speak. I think he finds out where authorities are and tries to maneuver around them. And I think he has help by his family. The Two of Wands. This is a decision also coming that he's going to have to make. And crowned by the Knight of Wands. So yes, I do think he is on the Appalachian Trail, that he is active there. And moving at night, moving around at night. If you notice, it's night here in this with this Knight of Wands. So his activity, as I said, it makes sense. Sleeping during the day, moving during the night. The Moon. Yeah, he's moving under the cover of darkness. That's when he's active. That's when he's moving around. And daylight, he's treating as nighttime. This is temperance. This is refining a technique. And I think this could be actually authorities being able to pick up on more and more, closer to understanding where he's likely at. It's just a feeling these cards are kind of giving off to me right now. This is authorities. It also could be a father figure for him. Yeah, and moving him around, and vehicles over. I feel like helping him to overcome obstacles. I feel like when his dad took authorities out to whatever reserve, it was just a load of hooey. And it's why I won't even read on that. It just made me so dang mad. The only thing I did make was a comment that wanting to let people know I think it's misdirection and it's disgusting. This kind of confirms that for me. And, that he's on the run from authorities, that there's a father, and I have gotten his mother as well. And I think a sister. I think she could have helped somewhat. There's definitely his mother involved in trying to strategically think for him and assist him. This is the Ten of Cups. This is an unrealistic, delusional notion of wanting to live, have your life with your family. But this is grandiose. So right away, I'm just feeling like this guy does not have both oars in the water. He is a deluded individual, which isn't terribly surprising. He's also afraid of that picture for their family as being this perfect, or the picture that they want the public to believe. They're very concerned about that not, I guess, being accepted. But regardless, I feel like they're still going to try to push that lie that they're this great family. This is individual indi- like thriving, doing well as an individual. I feel like there's wealth around Brian. The woman in her garden, his mother. Remember the big hullabaloo about her being in her garden? Well, there's something, let's take a look at what this is. This card shows a woman in her garden, not for nothing. Okay, there is something with the Two of Cups. That's a bond, an agreement, was it something of the couples? Let me get another card. This could be another female that's either attracted to Brian, this Queen of Wands here, because it kind of sure looks like a love interest. This doesn't feel like family. This person may offer assistance to him that's helpful, again, to physically, navigate, and maybe possibly over water. So there, some sort of watercraft could be used, like a canoe, kayak. That's interesting. That's really one of the first times that I've seen somebody that I feel like is not a member of the family assisting. The reason, I feel like the cards are showing me the reason he's able to stay so comfortable right now. And he's very comfortable for the present and a bit into the future, because he's receiving help, not only from his family, but it looks to me like a Queen of Wands here. Could also, it could be family, I could be wrong, but I haven't seen her before, so I'm just like, who's she? And there's this Two of Cups. There is a close bond. If it isn't romantic, then it is just like people that understand each other, the same wavelength or something. Yeah, look at that, the Hermit and that Six of Swords. It's really weird. I feel like someone's definitely assisting him to shift around, to get around authorities, and this is I feel like I just got the word, the search for him. And I really feel like someone is helping to kind of slip him in and slip him out from where authorities are. That they've done that. And look at it. It's in the dark with little light. It's very secretive, very clandestine feeling. To me, this is the search. Now, something, I get recognition that there is more than one person involved in assisting him is going to come out. I mean, like, if people haven't figured that out by now, I don't know what to tell them. But maybe formal, in a formal way, there's some kind of declaration, because that Six of Wands is saying he's able to have a victory because other people, at least more than 2 or 3 people, are assisting him. It's not a large number, but it's a small number of people, like a handful of people, probably tops. But I always get that 3 number very strongly. So we'll just put that in there. He's definitely on the Appalachian Trail. Yet is what I get. He's going to reevaluate how he can do this even better. And this is some real skill, because here we have the 7, 8, 9 of Pentacles. And that's all about the physical realm, how you're living, your comfort, he looks like he's well looked after. And I think he has assistance at certain points. And that has been very key to how he's been able to stay so darn comfortable, and how he will be comfortable into the near future here for a while. I don't see that changing yet. There's the 3 again, 3 of Cups this time. They have a real sense of celebration, and another 3. Oh my God, 3 threes. So this is, the 3 is talking about where there's more than one person involved. This is group activity. This is a collaboration. And I believe he's able to successfully get around by, this collaboration of a small number of people in his family helping him. And they are they are using their foresight to, I feel like, decide what course of action they take in the future. They feel like they've really got this down. It's a real middle finger to, frankly, Gabby's parents, the rest of us, our tax money spent looking for their son that they're helping to evade the law. And I'll say this is alleged and for entertainment purposes only, but yeah. There's the Queen of Swords. I think that's his mother. This is betrayal. That is the 4th 3. I've now gotten all the 3s in the decks with this. She's the one. I think it's really, again, the one that is, I feel like, creating a worse situation. She's like the architect, is what I get. Won't give up. This is like, nope, not going to let go of this bone. We're going to play this game all day long. And we're just going to fatigue the authorities. That's what they look to do. They want to wear people out. It is really a game for them of wearing authorities out and wearing out the funds to search, to try and drain it. That's horrible, but that's what I feel. Now something heats up here with the 8 of Wands, and it's a new activity where there's a risk that's taken. Is this him getting a bit comfy and feeling confident and making a mistake? I think so. Yep, it ends. It'll end. Because that 10 of Swords and the World means the new beginning, and it wraps up this ending. We have the Fool and the World. That makes me really confident that he's going to seem like he's got easy street, and he is going to be on easy street for a little while into the future, but he's going to run out of road, and he's going to get caught. He's going to take a big gamble here, and poof. That's all I can say. He's trapped. He's brought in. Somebody can make a citizen's arrest. Yep. I feel like he will be, yep, and go away. This is him being really ill. He really is not. I think his mental state has gotten worse. I think he's even more deluded. And his parents ought to be ashamed. He needs to be receiving care. And I'm sure his mom's probably saying, I know better. And she doesn't. She's making her son more sick out there. Look at that. We go from the 4 of Swords to the 5. We go from being ill to now becoming also very hostile. Okay. And these are the secrets. These are things that are information that we don't know. They're going to try to make that confusing. They're going to try to muddy up the waters, offer a lot of different try to, I think, point out different possibilities in an effort to, I think, again, divert, and confuse and befuddle. But people are going to trust their instinct. I think there's very few people that are going to actually be terribly confused without having some strong intuitive feelings. Look at that. There's just corruption here with what they did. I think details will come out about how they were trying to confuse, and the tips. I feel like, again, the family is behind that kind of activity, trying to throw off authorities. It's criminal. And again, there is loss with the 5 of Cups. And I just feel like he's going to be caught. He's really not going to like it. High profile. All over the world once he comes in. There's going to be... I hate this, but I think he's kind of, if he hasn't already, going to get that kind of Chris Watts treatment. Nostalgia, childhood, the past. And there is a new beginning of energy. Just living in the past. Having to look at the past. Probably because he's going to be investigated, and I think he will be giving an account. And the 10. This is the Wheel of Fortune. His luck. I think the authorities are going to be in luck for, I think, communication, electronic communication. There's going to be digital footprint. That's key here. And the law will be able to use that to strategically be able to put stuff together, for lack of a better explanation. And I believe with the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, that there will be the bringing in of evidence, physical evidence. So we're looking at the case begin to develop against him. So I do see him being eventually caught. I think he will come in or have been in on that Appalachian Trail. I do believe he's still along that 2,000-mile area somewhere. And I think his family are assisting or have been able to assist him here and there. So just to kind of recap, I do see him getting caught. I do think he's still on the Appalachian Trail. I'm being shown he's going to be doing quite okay, more than okay, for a considerable time in the, relatively near future. It definitely, like, the next 2-3 weeks, he's going to have some time yet. And he's well looked after, so from what I can see, especially that the cards keep saying his mother especially is making sure that he is able to maneuver around authorities, not get caught, have everything he needs and then some. Absolutely. And I will look next time at whether or not the family will have the law knocking on their door to hold them responsible for abetting him, because it's grotesque. The cards are showing me, wow, if they are not held to account for this, oh my God. So that will be another reading for another time. So if you like this material, if you like my content, please make sure to thumbs up, subscribe, and share with my like-minded people. And I will see you in the next video or live. Thank you.